What you gonna do when the sheriff Dan Bang come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Yeah, you remember that shit though? Nobody gonna be no buckies.
Of course I remember that shit.
At least I done been to no place.
So let me make sure that we all in there. Let me actually turn yours down.
I go back, I wanna war place, bad boys. Oh, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
I'm gonna run.
Yeah, dude.
Nah, I just lay down because they got guns.
They ain't got nothing on me, hopefully.
That's always my hope.
But you know what's interesting? Yeah, because sometimes they do, and you just don't know. I remember one time I was taking a beautiful nap, right? And it was after having just days of meth sex with this native whore, bro. She's driving my vehicle. I'm napping. Everything is amazing at the moment. I just wake up. Police lights behind us.
You were driving?
No. I was asleep next to her. She driving. But there's police lights behind us, bro. And it breaks my sleep. And instantly I think, I don't give a fuck. I ain't got nothing on me, bro. And so politely, the cop walks up, runs my name, and then he says, just get out of the vehicle, sir. I'm like, okay, no problem. He goes, you have a warrant for distribution of heroin. So, felony. Got to take in.
Well, they always kick my door in.
Not me, dude.
Yeah, it's always the response. You could have called. I wouldn't even be running, bro. There's no point.
Yep. It was such a bummer.
Dude.
You know what I mean?
I got woke up out of bed before to go to jail, bro.
And everything's all about Halloween right now. It's about spooky, scary. You want to talk about scary? That was scary for me. That was totally frightening, bro. But this is the spooky episode. Welcome to the Randy Savagery Show. Bow, now. Halloween episode.
I know it's close. I don't even know what date it is. Not really. I don't even fuck with holidays.
What about me, dude? Doesn't look like I fuck with it. You see, I got my Halloween costume on.
I mean, you look like I should hide my stash.
Right. I look legit. That's what that means.
But then I remember I got a card, so it's fine.
That's true.
And then I remember even more. It's wreck here, so it don't even matter.
That's facts as well. I look like I would be like, it's all right. Just smoke that. Hit the pipe. Have him hit it and be like, you. I didn't know you get wet. You've been getting wet all
Denzel?
day. Yeah.
Denzel?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, training day, bro.
Remember what happens to him at the end, though.
It's not good.
He gets smoked by the Russians, bro.
But he does go, no, Ukrainians.
That's what Russians are, buddy.
Oh! Pew, 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 pew. Shots fired. But you remember how he goes out like a G, though? Like, he does go out. But he's not like crying and like spitting up and
He goes out like a G, but he gets smoked.
He gets smoked bad, but he's like, what does he say? King Kong ain't got G on me.
Oh, yeah, well, they killed King Kong at the end of that movie, too, so I guess not.
They both sucked, I guess.
Yeah,
huh?
It's not like you won. You didn't get the Frank Lucas treatment.
But think about it. Who gets away at the end of Breaking Bad, dude?
Jesse.
Just Jesse. The snitch.
I know, I hated that.
The tattletale.
That was the thing that made me the most mad about the ending of that show. I was all right with Walt dying. Didn't like it. All right with it, though. But I'm like, you gonna let the snitch get away with this? The dude that was my favorite character for half the show, and then I hated him?
Do you definitively believe that he died, Walter White?
I do, just
because we know Mike died.
I think he did, although they could bring him back if they wanted, but I think he legitimately died in everyone's head because he doesn't want to play the role anymore.
Are you down to smoke this scary joint?
For sure, dude. That's haunting, bro.
That's that spooky joint, dude.
Spooktacular.
Look how Casper ghosted is, dude.
It's white as fuck, dude. I can almost see through it.
There you go, dude.
But
shouts out to Dark Web Farms, dog. Dark Web Farms, bro. I'm making that up. I don't know if that's a thing.
That's fire.
Maybe it will be a thing one day. So I threw it out there. Who knows? So what do you know about spooky, scary stuff, dude? This is the Halloween special episode. Do you know any serial killers? Do you know any murders, monsters, any monster stories? What do you know, bro? What have you heard?
Well, I've definitely met quite a few killers.
Okay.
Plenty of them. There used to be bunkies with them and shit.
Nice. That is spooky.
They weren't spooky. They were pretty normal people. At least at this point in their life. You know what I'm saying? When I met them. What about that dude that just got caught with the bodies in his trunk and then ran off? It's like right around here. It's been all over my social media.
Pull it up.
I can't because I didn't bring my tablet out here. But yeah, it was like a truck, and then, like the police stopped him, and he just got out and took off running. And then when they checked the back compartment, there's a dead body in there.
Just one though.
Just one.
Because at first, I think if we run it back, you said dead bodies.
Oh, whatever. I mean, maybe it'll be the second one before they catch him.
All right. Was he a young man, white, black, Puerto
White
Rican?
guy, younger.
Of course, white.
Well, yeah, because we don't label black people serial killers.
I was gonna ask you about that. If a young man in the hood drops 12 bodies, but it was for the other side, is that a serial killer to you?
I mean, by definition, it 100% is. 3 bodies, 1 person. That's
Right.
a serial killer.
But for some reason, they're never classified that way when they're arrested.
Yeah, because normally they're not sadistic and shit, and we like to associate that with the serial killers. Like, if a black person got caught like doing some wild shit, like the white people that got caught were like, he's skinning them and eating them and shit, I promise you they'll call him a serial killer.
That brother Lynch Hong.
Yep. I promise you they'll call him it then.
What do you call himself? The something strangler.
The coat hanger strangler.
The coat hanger strangler, dude. That's it, bro.
And I got these bodies in the trunk. Better keep your eye on Lecter. He's a savage, dude. Talking about eating babies.
All right, man. I don't know nothing about that. Tell me about an older serial killer. And if you can
Well, like
do
my
that,
favorite?
How about you tell me your top favorite while I look up this story you said?
I like the Zodiac Killer, man.
Oh, because he never got caught?
Because he got away, and he's cocky as fuck, but he didn't give up. He didn't make terrible decisions and get caught on purpose. Like a lot of them serial killers want to get caught.
Right.
So I got some respect for him for doing it that way, and for not doing all the torture and shit. I hate that shit.
Now, what about when he was sending in, like, taunting the...
Fire. That's the most fire shit. He's, like, standing above everybody.
But you don't believe that put him on more on risk on radar to get caught?
It did, but he was calculated enough to get away with it.
So if he would have been caught to you, that's no bueno.
Stupid then, yep. It was stupid.
But really...
It's all about the ending. It's not about the intention.
He had sauce, is what you're saying.
He's got sauce. That's why I respected it.
Okay.
And he wasn't all sadistic and shit.
So you're saying there was a body found in the trunk in Oakland County?
I don't know if it's Oakland County. It's around here.
Body found in trunk during traffic stop.
You got ghost every hit with this joint. It's Halloween.
That's spooky. Halloween.
Yeah, it's been all over Facebook.
All right.
But I saw it yesterday.
Wow, here we go, dude. Right. A woman found dead in pickup truck. ID'd. Driver still sought by Roseville police.
Roseville.
So we're obviously we're looking at some hillbilly type shit.
Yeah,
stuff,
you see him? You see him on there?
I haven't even seen him yet, but first off, I know Roseville.
They have him like a picture of him getting out the car.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
It's
Video.
like
Looks like we got a video.
Yeah, it's just a freeze frame probably from the video.
Wild. So I'm going to read it off to you, ladies and gentlemen. News segment. Savage news. All right. So the woman whose body was found in the back of this crashed pickup truck in Roseville has been identified as 62-year-old Gabriel Cites. So it sounds like some Hispanic woman, right? 62, older.
Hey, what's this white guy doing killing her?
Well, maybe she was some type of crack user. Maybe he was giving her some crack for some type of sexual favor. And during the process, she became deceased.
Very Halloween.
Very Halloween. All right. Fox 2 caught up with a friend of hers who told me Cites knew the man who was behind the wheel of this pickup truck when it crashed. That man was living with her. Cites' friend tells me that man got kicked out of the house for being abusive. The friend tells Fox 2 off camera, well, then why is this on here? Off camera. Y'all some snitchy, bad, evil reporters.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
I hate that stuff.
But I'm going to read it since they already posted it. Inside Scoop showed the man Inside T showed the man phone video. Showed the man phone video. So showed the man's phone video. I think they even spelled it incorrectly, dude.
These idiots.
Like
journalism is really taking a turn for the worse.
It's going down.
As far as professional journalism.
It's really getting bad. Had been posted on social media by a man named Donnie Riddle. Video shows a confrontation with the driver of the truck who is being sought by police. In the moments after the accident, the friend said the blue pickup truck belonged to the woman who died. Wow, he is a young guy.
Young, yeah.
He's a young guy. Wow, he was getting that granny sloppy top. Ooh. No teeth, ladies and gentlemen. No teeth.
The gummies.
Yep. All right, that's the end of the article. That's all we know. He's a young guy. He's got a Nike shirt on.
And he's out there.
I mean, he looks about 18, 19, you know? Rough stuff. White guy.
There's been a lot of white people dying lately.
Well, I see a lot of white on white crime, man.
It's always existed.
What's going on with you guys in your community?
I believe in any community, it's always going to be the majority of the people in the community killing the same people in that community. So,
I don't know, man. Sounds like an excuse to me. White on white crime. You guys got to really cut it down, dude. I don't know what's going on, but
we won't get into that.
I'm not a fan, is all I'm going to say. I don't want no whites hurting whites. I don't want none of it.
What's that social media, bro? It's got them going nuts.
And what's going on with the whites in the school shootings? That seems pretty Halloween to me.
That is pretty
That
Halloween.
would be scary.
Although
as
there
that.
hasn't been one for a little while now. That was more of a summer spectacular thing.
Ethan Crumbly is growing up right before my eyes, dude. I swear to God, every time I see him on the news,
He's older.
I mean, he's such a little man. It's insane.
Well,
Kid should have been in the NBA. You see how tall he's getting?
Is it finished now? The court?
I don't think it's finished. He just pled guilty to everything. So he's trying to get his parents off.
That's good.
Yeah.
I didn't think they should be at fault.
I do.
No, I think if anybody is the most at fault, it's the school.
Not me.
All I know is if you got threats and you ain't checking shit out after that, that's terrible on you because it's your responsibility there.
All right, bro. Let's do this. Just play in make-believe world. You're Ethan Crumbly's dad, right? And your kid just came home for threat. He was sent home for threatening, right? For not for threatening. They saw weird stuff that he was drawing in his book. They said, we want to send him home. We think this is weird. It looks violent. It's odd. Ethan says, yo, it's nothing. I'm making a video game. A lot of violence in it. I'm a smart kid. So he goes home. You know your son. You know he's been mercilessly bullied, cried, like he's a weird kid, dude. And you go, you know what, kid? I'm going to teach you how to shoot. I'm going to teach you how to shoot a gun. There's something wrong with you if you think that is the right move here.
I don't know. That doesn't sound that terrible to me.
Because you know that you're trying to empower him with learning how to shoot a gun, right?
That sounds like a good thing.
In a normal scenario, yes. You know what I mean? But because you know that this kid has been mercilessly bullied, any type of defense empowerment he's going to learn, probably going to enact on the bully. Maybe a boxing class, maybe a Brazilian jiu-jitsu class. You know what I mean? You taught him how to shoot. And then he went to school and accurately shot his enemies.
All I'm saying is maybe the school should have been doing a better job of him not getting ruthlessly bullied leading up to this.
I don't think that you can do that, bro. Like, I remember the kids that got ruthlessly bullied in high school and in middle school. You can't stop it. There's no stopping it. It's just, I think my generation was willing to just start throwing hands faster. And I feel like
they're soft now. They don't do that now.
I mean, is it really soft to grab a gun and start blowing motherfuckers' heads off? I don't know if it's necessarily soft. It's very
it's soft.
Out there,
it's
though,
soft.
Right?
It's not soft to do that, but it is soft if you're scared to fight. If there's not in between those levels.
Really?
In my opinion, yeah. If you're scared to fight people,
but even was just a skinny kid, geeky kid.
Whatever.
And then the kid that
bro, like when you in prison. Let's say somebody tries to like flex on you or whatever, or try to take your shit.
Someone fucks your girl.
There's no girls in there.
But I want to cut that. So I've got 2 swears.
But anyways.
No, there's girls in there. He's lying.
No, they're all dudes. Well, I mean, there's some guards that are girls. That's about it. The cafeteria lady.
I mean, they think they're girls. Someone fucks your girl. Dang it. I got to stop.
No, because that's not what I'm even referring to. Let's say you get in there. Someone tries to steal your shit. Oh, I guess you got to cut that too. Whole bunch of cuts. Someone tries to steal your stuff. And you fight dude, and he beats the crap out of you. They'll leave you alone.
Okay.
Because you ain't soft. And at least you stood up for your fucking self.
So Ethan Crumbley had one of the prettiest girlfriends in school, even though he was a little loser, right? Weird. Don't know how he pulled it. And then the jock banged the girl and told everyone at school. And then Ethan felt like a little like, I don't know, probably cucked up. And then he also is like a big Young Boy fan, right? So he's like, bling, blah, I'm on, da, da, da. Starts throwing his guns. Next day, kills the kid. So like,
I guess he had it coming.
I don't know. That's why I'm curious on what you think. So you're saying Ethan should have fought him first, right? Isn't that weird?
For sure, that'd been way more healthy. But I mean, you know what I'm saying? On the flip side, all these people is like old enough to at least make somewhat decisions on themselves. And guess what? The responsibility lands in your lap. There's a reason he got shot.
Yep.
There's a reason he was targeted. He put himself in that situation. So like, whatever.
I don't know how I feel about it.
Like, you shouldn't be shooting up schools, obviously. That's way over the top.
Why do you go
at
to
the same
school
time,
and do
if
it?
you don't want to get shot up at school, maybe don't be an asshole.
Is there a lot of school shootings in Chicago?
No, I think they just wait till after school.
I was about to say, you know what's interesting, though? I see videos on videos on videos of every kid in Chicago got a gun in school.
So that actually would better explain why there's more school shootings. There's not a place for in the suburbs to congregate.
To get it done.
Where you would have the opportunity. The only spot would be at the other person's house, which would be wild, or at school.
I mean, good place to find the person, though, right at their house. Yeah.
A lot harder to pull off.
Well, just right when he's about to go to school in the morning.
I guess that is.
Yeah, dude.
Except for none of these kids got cars.
Right.
Because they're kids.
Right.
So they have to be like your neighbor.
They were sophomores and freshmen and stuff.
Yep, no license.
No license yet? I don't remember.
End of sophomore year for most people, beginning of junior year, somewhere in there. Because, you got to be 16, and you're going to hit, like, 9th grade at 14 or whatever.
But you get your learner permit at 15, right?
Yeah, but you can't drive without your parents.
Or someone over 18.
21.
21 was what it was, yeah. I know I used to pull it all the time. I'd get a 21-year-old with me.
For sure, but where you get in the car?
I had a car.
At 14?
Yeah.
Oh, the rich kid life.
The rich kid life.
Well, most kids don't have that option.
The rich kid life. Yeah, suburbs.
No, even most kids in the suburbs don't have that.
No, I know. But I live next to the Jews, Brandon Morgengroth. And I got a piece of crap car. So it was like, I was literally the trash of the rich, though. So that's another fun. You know what Brandon's first car when he turned 14 was?
Mercedes.
Lamborghini.
What the fuck?
For his bar mitzvah.
What?
He got a Lamborghini, dude.
That's insane.
I felt like garbage. But then think of what the trailer kids felt like that lived across the street.
That's what I'm saying. You're still above everybody else.
I know. Isn't that weird, though? Isn't it weird? And I used to be so mad, dude.
That's the problem with social media, bro. Everybody's getting compared against the top.
No matter who you are, if you're a trailer kid, anything.
You are now getting compared against the very highest people in society for whatever it is you're on there for.
It's crazy, bro.
That's why these kids all messed up.
How do you feel about Jeffrey Dahmer?
What about him?
Well, as a serial killer, pathology-wise, method, what do you feel, dude? This the Halloween episode.
He's
it's
not
all about
very,
the grime, dude.
I mean, I don't know why he's got as much clout as he does.
The only thing I think is
low body count for a serial killer.
What? I thought it was like 12.
Yeah, that's not that high. For the top tier serial killers, people got like 30 bodies, 60 bodies.
Yeah, but we immortalize in America ones that don't have too many.
I think it's more of it's just what caught the news, man.
I'm thinking about Ted Bundy. I think he only had 5 women or something.
Yeah, but his was such a big deal because he was like someone that was like part of the Republican Party moving up the political ladder. Like he had status.
Yep. Could have been a lawyer, stuff like that. But we do that in America. Like you don't got to have a whole bunch of bodies, bro.
Well, for me to be the best serial killer, you do.
Me too. That's why the one I chose.
It's the most you got away without getting caught.
Well, what about your boy? You chose one who's only got like 5.
Never got caught.
Puss numbers.
Never got caught, and he was flexing.
So my favorite serial killer of all time, number 1 top murderer. Got to give it to the Iceman killer, dude. Mafioso serial killer.
He's a G.
And he got away with it for 30 years straight.
But he got caught up.
Yeah, but he has over 300 bodies.
It's funny. So we talking boxing. You and me just switch stances. I'm over here on the no losses, and you're over here on the greater win total.
That is true, because with boxing, we're the complete opposite. I care about the fucking hits.
So this is why I flip for the serial killer argument.
We're at 19, so I can
When you mess up and take that loss as a serial killer, you don't get to step back in the ring and prove yourself.
It's one time.
You're done. You're locked up forever.
Now, do you know that there's since we're on the spooky season speak, there's a serial killer that's out and about right now that's been active. I think it's 11 years active.
I'm sure there's bro, like when I was locked up and, we watched the news all the time, there was active serial killers like at all given times if you watch the national news.
Well, there's always an active serial killer, but I mean, like, this is an infamous story for the people at home. This is a little story. Like, you could go wiki this shit, you know what I mean? And the dude's never been caught. So, like, I guess, like, in L.A., around Los Angeles, and I guess maybe around the country, I'm going to have to look her up, probably. But it's called the smiley face killer. So gay men at parties who are drunk end up going down to, like, a lake, and then they're murdered.
Oh, a gay guy's killing them, bro.
It's a gay guy?
It's always a gay guy killing gay guys. Because they hate themselves.
He's just jumping straight to pathology. Look at this. Your criminal minds SVU, baby. Let's talk about it. Pew, pew, pew. So who do you think this smiley face killer is?
It's a gay guy that doesn't act like a gay guy.
Tim Dillon was talking about this, bro.
Is he agreeing with me?
I don't think he went into it. He was just saying nobody gives a shit. He was like, when it's gays getting killed, no one gives a shit.
I think it's more of like there's a lot of active serial killers with long periods of time. Remember when they caught the Golden State Killer off the 23andMe DNA test? Bro, he'd been active forever.
But he was like already retired.
I'm saying, but he had been an active serial killer they were looking for forever.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
Did they catch a police officer serial killer recently
that's it.
too?
That's it.
That is him.
That's it,
Yeah,
yes.
that was a black guy, right?
No, I think it's a white guy.
Might have been a white guy.
I think they caught a black serial killer too.
I think they just caught a black serial killer that was like infamous, dude.
Yeah, but different story.
Ooh, I get it all mixed up.
There's a bunch of them. That's what I'm saying. That's what you realize when I was sitting in there actually watching the news all the time. I'm like, wow, these are like active, like 24/7. There's somebody out here with the triple body count or more.
What about that clown killer, bro? Do you remember him, the one that killed kids? How do you feel about serial
John
killers
Wayne
of
Gacy?
children?
John
Wayne Gacey.
Yeah.
Millionaire.
Was he?
Oh, yeah.
Anyways, yeah, I mean, he was
Successful businessman, bro.
he was gay as fuck too.
Gay.
A lot of them are.
So you think there's a pathology with being homosexual and murdering?
I think the thing is being homosexual and then repressing it because they never act like they're gay men.
The rage.
Yes, and then and when it's gay men or when it's young men getting killed, that's normally what it is.
What about your boy Jeffrey, though? The Dahmer. Didn't he act gay? He was at gay bars and like...
He was gay.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, he didn't fight the pathology of it. Like, the cops will show up, be like, that's my boyfriend. You know?
Yeah, he's a little different. Did you watch the documentary thing that came out?
Never.
Yeah, me neither.
Because I don't own a TV.
I didn't.
And I don't stream Netflix on my phone.
Tripping. I can't believe you don't have a TV.
I don't have a TV.
Like, there's like 5 TVs in here.
Yeah, dude. And when I come over here, I watch TV with y'all. You know what I mean? But for me, I just rather like go and get a book or get an ebook or listen to a podcast.
I do all those things.
Okay. Well, what do you need the TV for?
Because I like watching TV.
Well, maybe I'll probably spend more time doing the other things then.
Well, for the most part, when my TV's on, I'm doing something else. It's just like podcasts, both of them. I just switch between the two. So, like, I'm actively doing something while the TV's on.
I just feel like when I had TV, I would ignore the things that I would want to do digitally. Like, it was easy to feel like once I got rid of my TV and I had to like sit in front of my computer, like I was like, all right, how does Anchor work? I got to figure this out. Okay. Oh, how do I make money? I got to connect AdSense. What's AdSense? Make an AdSense.
You're saying it's too big of a distraction for you?
Yep. I love it. I love TV. I feel like I wasn't even raised by my mom, bro. I feel like I was raised by my TV.
Oh, so TV, I just really like background noise. Like I hate silence. Hate silence. Can't sit in silence.
Really?
No, I'll turn something on automatically.
Oh, wait, no. I said really. Me too. I hate it. That's why I'm
silence.
constantly, yeah.
So that's really like what my TV's for. But also like I got, I'm saying I'm watching sports, so that's a huge chunk of time.
You are a huge lover of sports.
Really just basketball.
You love it.
Love
and
basketball.
Football, right?
I watch football. It's
Okay.
just entertaining enough to hold me in.
But it's not like
Like I don't research it and stuff and all that.
But like you would maybe spend even money to go to like a basketball game, but not a football game.
No, I'd go to a football game.
Oh, so you would spend money to go to a football game?
But it depends on how much money it is, because you can go for a basketball game for like pretty low price, pretty nice seat.
You know who I saw at a basketball game, bro?
Who?
Sada baby.
Which went to a Pistons game?
Pistons game. Motherfuckers was second row.
You were second row?
No, them motherfuckers.
I was about to say I was like in the 12th row.
I was in like the 6th row.
I know, bro. That's only like $130 ticket.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I felt like a king.
Isn't it nice?
Yeah.
But only if you buy it right at the beginning of the season.
I don't know how we got there. They had a box too. I was with my mom. It was dope, dude.
Sada baby.
I saw Sada. But I saw Sada live one time. Sada's kind of a spooky character himself. A little bit of a... He almost reminds me of a Scooby-Doo spooky character, dude.
Oh, like the guy wearing the mask?
Yeah, something
They're
like that.
he's not really a monster. He's Sada baby.
He's like, when I'm looking at you, sneaky what kind of freaky boo. Yeah, that kind of stuff, dude. That's how I be feeling about him sometimes, bro. It is a wild thing. And another wild thing is Jeffrey Dahmer's practices of sexuality with dead corpses. And that to me is a pathology that is just...
That's I've read about that. That's like a brain issue.
A brain issue, eh?
There's like cross wiring between the food part of your brain and then something to do with death, bro, and it's intertwined.
Ugh.
Believe you're born like that.
Ugh.
I don't know though.
But why does that have to do with sex?
I don't know. So it's something to do with the cross wiring in your brain. Like I know, like it's like a genetic thing almost. Maybe not genetic, but like it's abnormality.
But is that for cannibalism or for necrophilia?
I think they both are connected to that. I think cannibalism is more of a cultural practice.
I was about to say cannibalism is not so weird to me. It's the sexual arousal with a cold, dead flesh.
Yeah, that's weird. It's definitely weird.
To me, that is intensely unusual. The smell of decay. You know what I mean?
It's disgusting.
It's a bad smell. When a motherfucker is bloated and shit, dead, that smell is it's a bad smell. I can never imagine. Ugh, I can't even connect them. I keep trying to in my brain, and it's making me want to go, it's making me think of worms. They're just not connected to my brain. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Really weird.
But eating human flesh, you know what I mean?
I'd try it.
I don't know if I'd try it. He's on record saying he'd try it. Soundbite that, clip that. I don't know if I would say I'd try it, but I'm not so against it.
What if it's delicious?
Well, I'll tell you one thing. Back in the day, actually, we're not going to get into that. But, yeah, dude, if there was a place where they, like, served human flesh,
that's
like,
what I'm saying.
in America, like maybe if it was even in LA or something. I'm saying hypothetically.
Yeah, hypothetically.
Yeah, dude, if it was out in a nice place, Cali or some, Sacramento, I don't know where. If it was like that and it was nice and there's palm trees, they're bringing me cooked human. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to say no to that.
I'd try it. All I know is I don't see the moral, what's not even morally wrong about it.
I know that this year at Skankfest in Vegas, they were Zach Amico, shouts out to Zach Amico, he was supposed to eat human flesh. And there was a girl there at the festival. I almost don't want to talk about it because I don't want them to grow because I just want to steal their idea and do what they do. But I feel like that is not normal. or whatever. So I might as well talk about them and try to just build what they have, but I just want to rip it off. So he's supposed to eat human flesh, bro. They couldn't pull it off, but the woman was going to let him cut a piece of her flesh off to do it.
And they were going to sizzle it?
They're going to sizzle it. He was going to eat it. She was not allowed to do that, but she did give gay blind Mike a blowjob on stage in front of 2,000 people. Under a sheet, though, so there's no proof that she really did it. But she did it.
Some ratchet shit.
Ratchet.
But it's called
2,000
Skankfest,
people.
so. Wow. Could you imagine being that chick?
Could you imagine being Louis J. Gomez, the one who made it all happen? The one who...
He's killing it.
It's the best.
I'm saying she's on the other end.
Yeah, but she's still infamous there.
Infamous. That's the key word there.
She could get a lot of followers and make it into something.
For
If
a
she's
second.
smart, she could run it up.
For a second.
Within those 2,000 subset. If you could even get 1,000 of those people to be your real fans on OnlyFans,
I don't know if you can get the 1,000 people to be your real fans.
let's make it 300.
I still don't think you're pulling that number.
Okay, well then it's not worth it. I don't know. It all depends on how she would have marketed herself.
I don't think that many people are using OnlyFans at the place.
Oh, I think it's a high propensity of OnlyFans users. Degenerates.
Really? You think it's just them there?
It's a lot. Well, like a lot of the real ass podcast comedians have OnlyFans. Like Karen Feehands, her podcast is called Karen Only Feehands, and she's got OnlyFans. Like people that love their universe, like want to jerk off to their comedians.
So they already would have it, right?
Her OnlyFans, yeah, but not the weird chick who's slobbing gay blind Mike.
See, but you just explained it. Like she's already like the throwaway trash in this scenario.
To me, she was.
She is gonna beat all of them guys too.
Boo, 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 boo. Gay blind Mike got a blowjob, though, and he was a virgin, dude. So, bro.
Yeah, he's killing it.
Killed it, dude. He kept saying, I'm soft. It's soft. It's hilarious, dude. It was the best TV, dude. He's like, it feels good, but I'm soft.
Isn't this crazy what our society's become, though?
That's what I was thinking when I was watching this. I was like, this being a festival, like, if the Bible's real, this is what they talk about. Like, the Jews were like, this is it, dude.
It's crazy.
The Jews were like, these are the Gentiles, and this is what they'll be doing. They'll be butt fucking in the streets, bro.
But, like, if you look at it historically, this happens over and over, too.
And then it all goes down?
Then it all collapses and then it restarts.
But I want to be a part of, like, while the debauchery's happening, like Louis J.
You can. And we're in the period.
We are, dude. We're in the
It
spirit.
takes generations and generations, but, I mean, maybe we even get to pass without the crumble. But I don't know. It's looking like that movie Idiocracy in here, so.
What would we call it, dude? Dark Web Fest? Savage Fest? Savagery Fest. Savagery Fest sounds pretty good. It does sound very good, dude. Blowjob contest, though, at mine. We go full blowjob contest, dude. We don't play around.
No
we got
blanket.
Sheets. We got sheets over every girl.
No sheets.
No, because then we go to jail. That's why they had a sheet. They kept asking the lawyer.
Why can't you do that?
Because I guess in Vegas, that would be considered some type of like sex work. You could do it in Nevada. If they would have done the festival in Nevada.
Well, then would you just go to Nevada?
You're saying we do Savagery Festival in Nevada. I mean, no sheets, dude. No sheets, baby. Let's go.
If you're going to be in the debauchery, you got to do it at the highest level. They're showing it right now. You're talking about it because it's the most ridiculous thing ever. So if you want to rip it off, you have to do it even more ridiculous.
I got to go further. I got to go bigger.
You have to go further. That's how America works.
So do you think I should like target my demographic over in Nevada?
I don't think you need to if you get a big enough fan base.
They'll just go there?
Yeah.
Dang. Well, they had like estimated numbers of like 2,500 people. It's not that many.
Yeah, that's not that many you need to.
Pretty small.
Yeah, you can make that happen.
Interesting. Mark Cuban, though, he estimated their company worth $11 million.
It's all right, I guess. That's not that big.
For doing what you love, though.
No, that's legit, I'm sure, for them.
For doing this.
But it's not. How many people are involved?
How many employees?
The owners.
2.
Just 2 owners? So they got some good net worth then.
1 Jew, 1 Afro-Latino that they call a racist.
Oh, yeah, you told me about him.
Yeah. Luis J. Gomez.
Yeah.
He's the bomb, dude.
I mean, he does say racist stuff, but it's fine.
He says racist stuff, but he's black. Kinda.
He's something.
His dad's black.
Yeah.
His dad's black, bro.
You know, it's whatever, bro.
His dad was stabbed in the gut to death, bro.
I mean, that doesn't make you black.
Makes you fucking Puerto Rican.
It does.
You know what I'm saying, baby? That's Puerto Rican as hell. That's what that is, dude. All right, we're going to circle back to spooky, ooky stuff. What do you feel about these UFOs? That feels a little spooky to me, bro.
They're here.
I showed you those real
That one
photos,
picture is
dude.
wild, bro. If that's real, it's a wild.
He doesn't
photo.
believe it's real. It's from.
I didn't say I don't believe it's real. I'm saying I don't know.
I mean, we weren't there. We don't know, but
That's what I'm saying. So I'm not saying like that's a real photo.
Would you admit the proportions look phenomenal if it's a fake?
Yeah, I mean it looks great. The picture looks real. I'm saying like unless like for me to be like for sure it's real, like the Pentagon has to like release it. You know what I'm saying? And then you're like, all right, so even they're not able to keep the cap on this.
Yeah, I don't think that's one of the. But Pentagon has released things. They just suck.
I know when they have it, and then you're like, that's legit. I know for sure.
Garbage.
I know they give us the shitty shit. They got the good shit, bro.
You remember 2011 ball of whatever over
Ball of
Jerusalem?
light. It was wild, and then it just disappeared.
And we just let it go.
I mean, we didn't.
I didn't let it go.
A whole bunch of people didn't, but like that was that time when everybody was completely nuts if you even uttered anything about UFOs or aliens. Like it, and it's an absurd thing to be like that can't be possible. Like it's probable that they're out there. If you do the math, it's probable. 99.9% probable. And like they couldn't get here. I'm like, really? You think that we couldn't get somewhere we ever wanted to in the universe? You give us 1,000 years? I bet you we can.
I mean, for me, because that photo that I showed him, ladies and gentlemen, is also a photo that was released by Fox, CNN. Like, it's a mainstream photo from an airliner. Like, someone took it out the window. Like, it matches the description perfectly of possible scientist Bob Lazar. You ever heard of him?
Yeah, Bob Lazar.
Bob Lazar. What do you know about Bob Lazar, bro?
Dude, he's the area.
What you know about Bob?
The Area 51 guy, bro.
What? What about him? Is that really what he is?
He's the guy that blew the top off of it. He came out.
And what did he say?
He said he worked on UFOs.
But people say he's just a liar.
Well, yeah, people say that about everybody.
Including Putin.
I mean, I don't know what he's lying about. What did Putin lie about?
I don't want to get into it. I know you love Putin. Anyways,
That's
Bob
my dog.
Lazar. I just want to talk about Bob Lazar real quick. So the reason to me it's really compelling is that photo looks exactly how Bob Lazar described the craft that he worked on with his crew of another guy. And he said he got to see inside of it. He said that it looks like there's just a little seat for a little dude. Little dude seat.
And he did the Element 115 or whatever.
Oh, that's one reason why it's so compelling that Bob Lazar is not lying, because at one point it was just a fantasy that he was talking about Element 115.
Yep, and which he said powered the ship.
Powered the ship, yeah. And then they couldn't figure it out, and there was some sphere that like killed the people before or whatever, right? Something like that. That's what you're saying. Like, yeah. But scientists isolated Element 115 actually, and there were scientific studies published about it. So I guess it was only stable for like 13 to 26 seconds.
Not even, I don't think.
It was some low amount, but the fact that
it was in milliseconds.
It existed, though.
It did exist, though, but not in a stable form. So we still haven't cracked the science on that yet.
It's wild.
But it exists, and he theorized it.
People said he was cuckoo nuts, making stuff up. That's like me saying, out of this, I smoked Blue Element 1964. You know what I mean? And that's something I made that up.
And then they discover it.
And it was
20,
real.
30 years later.
It was real, dude. And people start smoking it. They're like,
spooky.
They're spooky out, dude. They're spooked out of their mind, bro. They're so spooked, bro. They're interdimensionally spooked. That'd be the best, bro. What about interdimensional, not travel, but like I've seen Lex Friedman episodes where he's talking to, or maybe it was Joe Rogan's, where they're saying that like we're doing this right now in a different dimension and like everything is just slightly different.
That's incorrect.
Is that wrong?
All right, so
Or am I wrong about what they were trying to say?
I think you're getting two things mixed up. All right, so what you're referring to is like the parallel universes.
Okay.
There's tons and tons of different theories on that. All of them are valid, but not necessarily right.
So they're all phony.
No, I'm saying none of them have been disproven yet for the most part.
Okay.
So like there's like one theory that, we say the universe is infinite, right?
I don't know.
That's what they used to say when we were like in school.
Okay.
So, but it's ever expanding. That's why we say it's infinite. But if it actually is infinite, then in theory, if you run the numbers, at one point, there's going to be every possible thing happening.
At one time?
Not at one time necessarily. That's why it changes it. But essentially, if you were to travel far enough, you could get to this moment again in a different universe, it happening over again. Because it would have to, because there's an infinite number of things that can be happening, so it's going to happen again.
Do you want to take a spooky hit?
Sure. And then there's like the theory of that they're like they're like in bubbles, essentially.
What's in bubbles?
All these different parallel universes, and this will be like the one you're saying, like where it's slightly different over there, or it could be way different. We don't know, but they're all in like bubbles and they're bumping into each other and shit. So there's like an end.
That's weird. Why do they get to decide there's bubbles?
There's math connected to all these words.
There better be math.
But I don't understand. Like when I was reading these books, I'm not educated enough to understand it all. Just to grasp the concepts.
Oh, snap.
Now the dimensions, they say there's like 13 dimensions.
That's a spooky hit. That's a spooky hit. Low temp. Ha ha.
Because you know what like 2 dimensions is, right?
I think 2 dimensions. No, I don't know. I really don't know, bro.
It's flat.
Flat. Like a piece of paper.
3 dimension, yeah, 3 dimension. There's a z-axis.
Now, z-axis, I don't know what that means.
All right, so if you were modeling something, so 2D, X and Y, up and down, left and right. When you go into 3D, now you have Z, and that's depth. So now you have height, width, depth. That's 3-dimensional. That's what we see it.
Oh, then, we call it Z.
That's what the Z-axis is called. Yeah, adding depth. Like
it's how we're supposed to remember those 3 new spatial things.
Yeah.
And what was it again?
X, Y, and Z.
No, but what was it?
3D.
No, you said them. You said height, depth.
Height, depth, and width.
Height, depth, and width.
Horizontal, vertical, and depth.
Awesome. This is now we're teaching people stuff. That's how you actually make the most monetization.
That's true. So, and then I believe the fourth dimension's time.
Is that the spookiest?
Well, we don't really understand time, but check this out. They put the Fibonacci sequence in the quantum computer and ran it or whatever, and it made it where like you could perceive time in it 2 different ways.
Did that make it spooky yet?
I don't know what that means.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. Spooky action from a distance. Ever heard of that?
No.
Well, that's a term in all the crap you're talking about, bro.
Spooky?
Spooky. This nigga don't believe me. Jamie, pull that shit up. You think I'm playing? He thinks I'm playing.
What's the spooky?
You think I'm playing. Like, you think that I'm playing, bro, and I'm about to show you, bro.
I'm waiting to see what it is because, I've read quantum physics books and stuff.
And you're saying
they've never used that term.
Action. You're saying you never heard of spooky action.
Spooky action?
Spooky action.
Uh-uh.
I'm about to get his ass, dog. I'm moving a little too fast because I'm so excited, but spooky action from... Man, I'm about to blow your motherfucking mind, baby. Albert Einstein colorfully dismissed quantum entanglement, the ability of separated objects to share a condition or state, as spooky action at a distance.
All right, but he's wrong because quantum entanglement has been proven now.
Let me keep reading. Over the past few decades, however, physicists have demonstrated the reality of spooky action over ever greater distance, even from Earth to a satellite in space. So I don't think he's wrong, bro. They're saying that they proved it right.
They're saying I'm saying quantum entanglement was proven.
Yeah, but spooky action was proven too.
Okay, so they don't actually use that term anymore. They're talking about quantum entanglement. That's the term they use. They use quantum entanglement. That's just how he described it. So, do you understand what it is?
No.
All right, so quantum entanglement is the theory, and they've demonstrated this in labs and shit, as they were just saying, all the way from a satellite down to Earth, that protons or electrons, I can't remember which ones they use, will move in sync, getting information from each other from long distances instantaneously.
But that's the spooky action.
I know, I'm saying they don't use that term anymore.
I hear they do.
It's just quantum entanglement. That's why they started it with it.
Spooky.
That's the technical term. But quantum entanglement's wild.
The technical term was.
It's wild though, because that means like you could transport information instantaneously.
Could you transport people then?
Possibly. That's
because aren't we just
because something's moving faster than light. You know what I'm saying? Which was impossible.
It's because it's doing it instantaneously, right?
Instantaneously.
And that's that spooky action from a distance.
From a distance.
Woo! Spooky woman. I can't hit that. I can't hit that high note at the end. I realize
highs are hard, bro.
That was really off. I think I went lower than where I was.
Everybody ain't Mike Posner, bro.
Dude, I wish, dude. He's probably got a lot of synths on there, dude.
I mean, he could definitely hit some crazy notes, though.
Can he?
Yeah, because his stuff sounds super clean, so I know there's not a lot of auto-tune or anything used to fix it. You know what I'm saying?
Like Young Thug.
Well, yeah, his is cranked all the way to the max.
No, I thought like Young Thug. Not like Young Thug?
Not like Young Thug.
Oh, all right. All right.
I'm not saying his is bad. I'm just saying his is set to make that sound.
I have not heard a good song from Mike Posner since I Took a Pill in Ibiza.
I mean, he's got a couple good songs that are all old, though. I don't think does he still make music?
Yeah, dude, but he's just on a different tip. Now he's like playing guitar. He looks like he was the Forrest Gump running.
He did.
Huh?
He did.
He ran like Forrest Gump?
He walked. I don't know if he ran, but he traveled across the entire country, around the whole country on foot.
But he grew his hair. Oh, yeah, after his dad passed away.
Yeah.
I read about the article. Yeah, dude, but I'm saying the music suffered. You know?
Yeah, it's not my style.
I mean, what? I took a pill in Ibiza.
But I mean, I like every single time he jump on a Ritz hook, though. Let's go.
Is he still doing that?
I don't think so.
Because to me, even after Ritz did that holiday stuff,
I haven't actually listened to. I gotta listen to his new album still. I haven't listened to his new album.
We'll listen to the holiday episodes. Those were good, dude.
First
I'm sure
off,
you like that.
This is what I'm gonna say about the holiday.
You like that. You like that. It's your dog and all that. You know.
I wouldn't listen to it again, but it was the greatest Christmas album I've ever heard.
Yikes!
But I don't like Christmas music.
I mean, it was rough.
It was Christmas music.
I remember when I played, because I remember I was getting in a nice bubble.
That was some throwaway shit. He must have done that so quick because he dropped the album right before it. That was good.
Oh, it was.
Yeah.
I was just saying that, but then I hit that Christmas stuff.
Yeah, and then it was bad. But I mean, it was a Christmas one. It was gonna be bad no matter what. You can't make a good Christmas album, bro.
I don't know if that's true.
I mean, in my opinion, you can't because I think it just all sounds stupid.
I think Lil Durk can make a cool Christmas album.
Only if it doesn't sound like a Christmas album.
Yeah, it's just got to sound like Lil Durk.
Then it's not like a Christmas album, then, is it?
I was coming like Santa had to take his life. You know what I mean?
But if he was to stay on topic like Ritz did, it wouldn't be good. Because it's just not interesting to hear about people's Christmas.
Christmas is just whack to talk about like that, dude. I don't know why he decided to do it is what I'm saying. Like, why did you put money and effort and make those music videos, those stupid music videos with you in your red sweater and hey, da 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 and ubba dubba dubba dee do in the Christmas.
I think he was trying to,
appeal to the fags or
something. Yeah, something like that. He was trying to hit some sort of fucking niche that like he took a little something extra by doing something different nobody else had been doing. I think he gambled on something and it didn't pay off. And he really tried to make it a Christmas album.
It was so bad, bro.
I mean, this is the best Christmas album I've ever heard.
Actually, I'm gonna say it wasn't the best, and here's why. Remember that song? Here comes Hanukkah, smoke your marijuana. Have you never heard that? Oh,
is it a whole album?
What?
Is it a whole album though?
Whole album, bro.
Are they all good? About weed?
You want to know who wrote it?
Who?
Bro, I can't remember his name right now. Oh, it just came to me. Adam Sandler, dude. Come on, dude. It's made more money than Jesus.
It's a comedy one?
Yeah, dog.
Okay, that's like not fair then.
What do you mean? That's what Rich should have done. He should have went over with the comedy.
I don't know if that falls in the same classification of music. Like, do you compare Weird Al to other great musicians, or is Weird Al the king of making comedy rap or comedy songs, and we just let him do that? Like, he doesn't get compared against other artists because what he does is entirely different.
For me, there's no rules no more, though. Like, you can make I can make Weird Al song, and then I could go make a song with Sada that's about killing people.
Check
out. I
out.
don't think there's
what
any...
I'm trying to say is, like, it's the difference between regular rap, like making songs, and battle rap.
What's Cluner?
What's Cluner? Cluner's serious, bro. You know he's serious.
But he's not, and that's why it's funny.
But he doesn't know that. Or he may know
but
that.
But he does, and that's also why it's
he may know that,
okay.
Actually, at this point, just like Riff Raff knew, and he's playing to it. But he's doing comedy rap.
But it's serious, bro.
I know.
Do you see why I'm saying in the world we live in now, the dimensions are broken. We don't have to live in the boxes anymore. Like,
no, because to us, that is comedy rap. He's in that box. He's already been moved over. He just didn't pick it.
But the artists he's working with are real legitimate rappers.
For sure.
And when they do rap songs together, it's not a comedy vibe. It's only funny because we see this very white, very average male.
It's funny.
Yeah, those parts,
it's comedy rap.
Funny.
It's comedy rap mixed in, but he's all comedy rap. What I'm getting at is
But really, he's all serious.
What I'm getting at is it seems like you're going to be in the one category. Like, you're not going to be trying to make a comedy album if you're not a comedy guy. Like, Ritz isn't a comedy guy. He makes super serious music.
Dog, he ain't a Christmas nigga either. I don't know what the fuck he was thinking. How about that?
I understand. I'm saying I don't think people that aren't comedy rappers go out and make comedy songs, bro.
I don't know, but how
many comedy songs has Eminem made? And he's joking all the time, and they're still serious songs.
Bro,
they're not taken
as
like
a joke. Good job for me now. Everybody, bro, that even the music video when he's like Robin, when he's dressed like Batman,
bro,
and Robin,
but it was played like real music. It wasn't comedy rap.
Also, if you watched it, it was.
But
he
it's
was
not
very transcending, dude.
I'm saying comedy music doesn't play on the radio. It doesn't play on MTV, bro. It doesn't have music videos like that.
You're not right.
I'm right.
You're not right.
How many comedy songs you hear on the radio?
Try to catch me white and nerdy. Try to catch me white and nerdy. I saw that on the radio all the time. I saw that music video. I can close my eyes right now and see him cutting his grass. Is
that the only one?
Why do we got to do that part? Can we at least admit first you're not right there, and then we can step forward if there's more?
I was just saying, okay, I didn't see that, but I'm sure it happened.
Heavy.
But
MTV.
Can you give me another example then? Just one more. Or is it just the most viral one that ever happened? That real song was so good, Chameleon made it, that it was able to do that. Because that song went crazy when it dropped.
I cannot off the top of my dome think of one, but I did have one example to show you the transcendability. Listen, I'm saying in the beginning, you're right. Nowadays, no one it's just who's popping on TikTok, baby.
Not if you're like really making money, bro. In music, it's about shows.
Yeah, but that you do the tick and then you translate to the shows.
No, that's not how most of them are doing it. The TikTok is definitely not the biggest place for music either.
Maybe not music.
Like, there has been people that have blown up off of it. Definitely can happen. I don't think it's the best avenue for it.
You always got to do shows, I think, no matter what you're doing.
I'm saying, yeah, in music, that's how those guys make a lot of money. Like,
But think about even like Mr. Beast, bro. Like, he does like in-person things where he shows up and there's thousands of people and stuff. Like, he built that from YouTube.
yeah,
It all started with a clip.
I'm not saying it's not possible. I'm saying you're probably wasting your energy if you put all of your energy into blowing up off of TikTok for music.
I don't know nothing about TikTok. I don't even have one.
So I'm just saying, not that you couldn't, and not that you shouldn't use that platform and promote on it, but there's a lot of other different areas that you're going to also need to focus on, and other ones will probably get you more growth.
I heard that it was a Chinese spyware.
Because, well, yeah, it is.
That's why I'm not doing it.
But it's like it's ran by trends. Like, that's the stuff that really blows up, is using sound bites. Your music's not the sound bite. So if you blow up off of it, it's going to be hard.
What about when Lil Durk's music's the soundbite?
Well, it's good for Lil Durk, ain't it?
No, I'm saying, how did he get his to be there?
He was already super famous.
So you got to get a song with a super famous person to become a soundbite, huh?
I don't know how it gets picked. I believe, I don't know. I have no proof of this, but I believe China be choosing these things.
So you're saying there's a room with a bunch of diamond out rich Chinese dudes smoking nice cigarettes going, Cardi B.
Yes. That's exactly what I think's happening, except for it's like calculated on to mess us up.
Right.
They're like, yeah, that one right there where they talking about shooting dude in the face.
I'm going to take my glizzy, I'm going to pop and kill her.
Yep. And they're like, and then we'll make them start to dance to it. And all we got to do is just put it in the algorithm and have them tell and have it show that this is a trending soundbite. And they'll grab it and make the dance for us.
He goes, make sure, he says, pop and kill a nigga. That's so funny. I hope it's like that, honestly. Only I hope it's just a Zoom call. No, I hope they got those AR glasses and they look like little teddy bears.
Because I know they control theirs.
What?
Their TikTok in their country.
Oh, yeah, they make their kids
and it's
awesome.
very positive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I would only assume you would do the opposite to your enemies over here.
Oh, we're not friends?
No.
We get all our stuff from them.
We were just almost, Joe Biden almost got us in a war the other day talking shit about them.
Oh, he was talking smack.
Oh, yeah.
I saw him dapping up with the Saudi prince, though, a couple days ago, too. So,
well, that
we see
guy's,
tight on that, well.
well,
We stay tight with the Saudis, though. We like them, dude.
they got oil.
But they be just doing crazy things.
I know. I didn't say that we should be tight with them. I just said that's why we tight with them.
I'm okay with the Saudis because they got that black prince. You remember? I showed you him? So we good.
Well, the reason they have so much power is because the American dollar is used for the trade of their oil. That's an agreement we made with them.
That's one of the spookiest things of all.
And it's what allows us
to rape and pillage the planet.
to print money the way we do and not have like fucking like you have to trade in dollars to get the oil. It makes us important. Oil. It makes us important. We're the world currency.
Now, doesn't Russia got a lot of that oil?
Russia's got some oil. We don't get much oil from Russia though.
Europe gets it.
Yeah, we get like 5% maybe of our oil from Russia.
I hear we tax that pipeline though.
We tax everything, bro. What's up with the massive amount of taxes? It's insane.
But if you were America, wouldn't you want to hit them with a little tax?
I'm just saying, I'm talking about on us.
No, I'm saying we tax
everything.
The Ukrainian pipeline that funnels all that good, sweet Russian oil into Europe.
How?
A little sweet taste.
Oh, that's right, because we do a lot of wild and terrible shit.
Yeah, dude.
We're like literally the villains of the world.
Are we the villains or are we bringing democracy and peace?
We're not. We don't ever actually bring the democracy and peace. We like come in places and like rig elections to put a guy in power that we like. And then eventually it all falls apart and goes back to the way it was.
You want me to tell you something, though?
Iraq.
And I'm glad you brought that up. Afghanistan, I know this Iraqi from Afghanistan. He told me that the best time of his life is when the American soldiers came in.
I understand, but it's not sustainable.
He said he wished they could have stayed forever.
I'm
he
sure.
said if you lived in the big city, He said he got hired in by Coca-Cola. He showed me photos, bro. Got a Coca-Cola jacket holding the M16. I don't know why you need M16 for a Coca-Cola, but it was sick. He showed me his car. He said, look at my car. He said, look at my front yard.
I'm not saying it's not good. I'm saying we can't do that everywhere, bro. We can't even handle ourselves over here.
But why couldn't we just like keep it going for them if they like it, you know?
Because we can't afford it.
Damn. well, sorry. I hear that's crap now. I saw the video of the guy holding onto the plane, man.
If anything, we doing stuff like that, I say they're part of us then.
We just make them America, like Puerto Rico, Hawaii.
I'd be cool with that then.
Would that be cool?
Yeah.
I think that'd be cool with them. The Christians. I'm only talking about the Christians because that's why he actually left. He said, because I was like, well, why'd you leave, dude? I was like, it looks dope. He was like, they set the Christians on fire in the street. I was like, holy crap. He's like,
but I worked at Coca-Cola.
Well, no, he said lots of awesome stuff. He just said that. He basically said what you said. Like, he could see it's not going to stay.
Because it's
and like as the days came by, like more Christians are being murdered.
Because they're the minority. You were talking to a minority there.
That was living the best of his lives.
Unfortunately, he's the minority, though. They just got to get up out of there.
Now he makes pizzas for a living. And he says life sucks.
They got to get up out of there because, unfortunately, if that place actually was truly democratic, it sounds like they would lose the election because they're the minority. And things would go. Like, that's what I'm saying. We go in and rig stuff because we want it to be a certain way. But the masses, they're not about it. They're stuck in their ways.
Those muzzies.
Because religion rules over there.
Well, I don't know, man. I guess those Caldos just hightail it over here, you know?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just come here.
Come here. They come straight to Sterling Heights, isn't it? Isn't that where they are?
Dearborn.
No, Dearborn's not Chaldean. You
it's Arab.
racist. You're sick. Ew, dude. I'm glad. Clip that, ladies and gentlemen. I can't wait to show the world that.
Go ahead. That's the majority of what it is there.
No, you're
Dearborn?
not right. They're Muslim.
I meant Middle Eastern, which is both.
I know, but I said Chaldean.
And I said Middle Eastern.
No. You, as I said Chaldean, said, oh, yeah, Dearborn. I said no, and you're like,
yeah,
that's what
Middle
most
Eastern.
of them are. And you already were thinking Arabic.
That's because that's what they are.
I know, dude, but
They're Arabic.
There's a distinction that you were dismissing.
Their religion is, but they're that's it. As far as where you came from, you're Middle Eastern.
They look different, too.
I mean, you can say that, but I mean, everybody looks different.
I'm just saying, Chaldeans, I think they have been here long enough to have enough white admixture that a lot of them are more light. Would you say no?
I don't tell the difference.
Oh, man, the Muslim, like Dearborn ones, they have like a dark, like a olive, like a darker color.
Are they just out in the sun more?
No, I don't think they're out in the sun more. And here's another thing. Chaldeans rarely have curly hair. When the Muslim Arabs, a lot will have like afros, bro. Beautiful hair.
Either way, they're still from the same place.
Same place, dude.
Middle
Only
Eastern.
one loves God, one loves Catholic God, and one loves Allah God.
Both love God. Pretty much the same people.
They'll shoot you motherfucker in the face, dude.
I know, it's crazy, right?
They'll blast a motherfucker
Because the books ain't even that different.
The Quran and the Bible? I don't know what they are, but I know the Quran allowed slavery.
So did the Bible.
That's only in the Old Testament, not the
Old
New
Testament goes with the New Testament. They go together, bro.
Yeah, but that piece is not allowed to be practiced by an actual Christian anymore.
That's just because, like, we moved societally. It's still in the book.
No, as a Christian of the second half, you can't do that.
I understand. They had to write a whole nother book, but it's still part of the religion. They just wrote another book because they're like...
You don't observe it anymore, though.
So...
That's a Jew
It could
thing.
easily be used, though. We was using it 200 years ago, bro.
Yeah.
And that was way after that book was written. It's just society has moved forward here.
I'm gonna have to look it up.
The book could still be used the same way.
I don't know how that was being used. I gotta look it up. Maybe
Because
you're right.
both books are open for interpretation, and you can take it how you want in there.
All I know is that Muslim girls that have the hijab on their head, to me, are fine, bro. Not always. There's ugly ones. Don't get me wrong. But
You like the mystery?
oh, the mystery, bro. It's the mystery, dude. If I see a girl head to toe, like from like all I get is this, like eyes,
Because you don't know.
I would pull her over in a heartbeat, bro. Let me tell you, dude. Ma'am, get out of the vehicle. You know what I'm saying? And then you're not arrested. You can go.
Just pulling people over. Fraudulent as hell.
Bro, me as a police officer. Bro, today, when I go to this party, I can't even wear this, even though I should be able to.
Hood party, they said no police.
They said no police.
You can't be scaring them, bro.
That's crazy because you're supposed to get spooked out.
No,
This
not
is
by the
spooky.
police. We supposed to be freaked out by monsters on Halloween, not the police.
Well, anyways, I'm just going to wear a purge mask, be a purge character, and just...
That's cool. That's cooler anyways.
I guess, dude. It is kind of cooler, isn't it? It is more hip than a police officer. But if I was a cop, dude, I mean, I'd be a dirtball, bro. I mean, I'd be breaking
too.
every dirty law, dude.
Me too, because like I follow my own code. You know what
I
I'm
got to
saying?
follow my own code. I'm Dexter.
Yeah, exactly. And I have things I feel a certain way about, and then the other things, I just do what I do. You know what I'm saying? So I'd be doing what I'd be doing if I was out there.
Bro, if I was...
But I'd hate myself because I'd be a criminal as a police officer, and I'd really be my own enemy.
So you're saying it would bother your conscience daily?
Then I'm a cop.
I mean, I'm saying it would bother yours.
Yeah, it could bother me that I was a police officer.
So for me, it would be like competitive advantage.
It bothered me because not only am I the cop, but I'm also the criminal. Like, pick a fucking side already, bro.
See, I think my experience would be the rest of the cops around me would be doing criminal stuff, and I'd say, you know what? This is just a competitive advantage.
That's why I hate them.
But if I was
That's
one
exactly
of them...
what I think about it.
But don't you
I'm like,
think-
they have all this advantage, and they still are broke.
I wouldn't be broke.
No?
No. I'd be finding out where the money at. I'd be sniffing it out like one of Kanye West people. You know what I'm saying? I'd be sniffing it out.
Well, he's just lost a lot of money, so he better get some people sniffing
No.
around.
Like the people. You know what I mean? The ones he's talking about.
Well, I was saying he needs to try to get his money back.
Yeah, I'm saying they snuff it out, dude. They went.
Skechers said, no Kanye. Get on out of here.
I'm saying they went.
Did you see that?
Who?
Skechers.
I know, dude. I posted a little.
What was he
meme.
doing pulling up the Skechers, though? Like, he really went
That's how low
straight
he's
to the
gone.
bottom.
That's how low
He
he
didn't
is.
even try any place else. He just shot for the bottom and still got snuffed.
That's how low he is.
He's
bro.
like, we need a win. Let's get out there to Skechers. Skechers is like, get him out of here. And he's like, damn.
Dude, he's going through a little bit of spooky action from a distance right now,
He's getting
huh?
cooked. He's getting cooked.
Wow.
He's getting cooked.
All because he said, I'm going to go Death Con, and it's Def Con. Death Con 3, was it?
Yep.
On these, did he call the tribe Jews?
That's what he said, man.
Ugh.
But he also had a bunch of other interviews, too.
What are you saying, Jew media?
He was getting it in, bro.
He was going Jew crazy.
He was letting
dude.
it all go.
I saw, dude, Lex Friedman was like, don't be a pussy. That's what he said to him. I was like, Lex. I didn't see it coming. I've never heard him
But
swear.
we talking about Kanye. I don't know what's about to happen, but I feel like, what do you think he's doing?
I think that he's just trying to make it clear that people in the industry at the top are taking advantage of the artists. And he accidentally did what a lot of black people do. He just observationally used what he saw as the example.
Didn't have any real proof.
Well, he's just looking at the Jewish guy that he sees in front of him, and this Jewish guy, and this Jewish guy that took his money.
Oh, yeah. You're saying he just misspoke.
It's just he saw Jewish guys at the top level that are managers steal money from him and then decided to use his words as these Jews.
Instead of Bob.
Spoke it, yeah,
blah.
yeah,
That's what
yeah.
I'm saying. That's what I mean by misspoke.
And also,
Not that he didn't mean what he said. That he
he meant what he said, but
it might have had a deeper, more specific meaning to it.
it's just an uneducated, like, kind of way of looking at it. Because really, I mean, if they're Jews, but they're individuals. You know what I mean? There's Jews that have left this planet that have never ripped a person off in their life. Like, that's just
Facts.
That's a fact. Like, and then also, I was listening to Ari Shafir. He was breaking it down. He said he's an Orthodox Jew, or like lost his religion, but he said the reason that Jews are managers so much of the time is because when you become a manager, you're getting like no money, right? You get the crappiest talent, right? You have to work your way up. And during that time, you need a financier. You know who has a lot of financiers? Jewish people.
Yep.
He said our parents are wealthy, so they're okay with us following our dream. And it made sense.
Yeah.
And I feel like that. I bet there's a lot of Asian ones, you know?
Well, they're also like, they're like, if you're practicing correctly, they have to like study and everything.
The Jew.
Yeah. So, I mean, that like really builds in like a good work ethic moving forward.
You feel like that contributes to why they have high IQs? Or is that all genetic?
No, I think they're well educated, and culturally, their culture promotes a lot of good things for them. Like the culture helps elevate themselves.
Yeah. But that's what I think that Kanye West really did, you know? Like, he got screwed by Jews, so he used the word Jew. But, like, he should have been like... And oh, yeah, that's what I wanted to say. He could have been more coy with it. Why wasn't he like... Instead of saying Jews, he should be like Bob Shazneinstein.
Because he's Kanye, bro.
George Steinberg. You know what I mean? He should have called all the Jew names.
I think he's a really smart person, and he just lets it all ride just exactly as it's flowing out of his head.
God did.
Like no filter.
Yeah.
No filter at all.
He's a big God guy.
Yeah, I know. He thinks he's Jesus.
Yeah, he called himself the Messiah in this interview. It made me sick to my stomach. And then he kept trying to make jokes. It was a little bit funny, but the joke was so beyond non-self-deprivating. He's just saying my big giant dick. He's like, my 14-inch dick. He's like, well, it's not 14 inches. He's like, it's smaller. He's like, it's 12. Like, it just wasn't funny to me. And he kept saying it, 10 times.
I mean, he's got a massive ego.
It's annoying, though.
You know, I mean, imagine him in a restaurant.
In a restaurant?
He'd be like, hey, they bring in the menu. He'd be like, I don't need a menu because all I order is the stuff that ain't even on the menu.
Jesus orders for me.
Go ahead, tell him.
He puts his mask back on, dude.
Let me get that shit that ain't even on the menu. No.
You know he is the richest artist, though, on Earth?
Not anymore.
Or he was, though. And I had to look that up because
now it's Jay.
He kept saying, he was like, the richest artist? He's like, richest artist? He's like, how about richest fashion designer? Look that up. Not true. So I said, dude, he kept going. He was like, well, how about richest black man in America?
On top of that, he was saying he was worth like 10 bill.
10 bill, dude.
And he was not. Nobody was estimating him to be anywhere near that.
I want to start doing that kind of stuff. Like, man, do you know my estimated worth is about 1.6 mil? Coming up, dude.
Finally getting there, bro.
That's what they're saying.
Just cracked the 3 milli. No.
That's just off YouTube numbers alone, boys.
Yeah, that's not even factoring in the Instagram and TikTok money.
They say I have the greatest Instagram. That's what they say, bro. That's what they tell me.
That's what you hear?
That's what they're telling me.
That's what I'm saying. That's what you hear?
I'm getting emails, bro. I'm getting emails from companies, and they're saying, hey, man, we love your podcast. We want to work for you, with you, for you. I don't know. I have to reread it. One or the other. Might be with you, might be for you. But it definitely wasn't for us. They definitely did not say we want you to work for us.
Well, I don't think anybody approaches stuff that way except for record labels.
Well, either way, I'm just letting you know. You know, and I said, listen, boys, Zoom meeting, 5:30 p.m.
Be there, be square,
and don't be late.
Circle gang, spiders.
He said, no problem, dude. I think I can do that for you, and I think it's scheduled for Monday. I got it in my like one thing or whatever, but I'm actually so thirsty. Do you have a liquid death? Actually,
liquid death.
Do you have one?
I don't have it on me, dude.
God damn, dude. Because when I'm thirsty, when I'm quenching, dude, when my mouth is so dry, like sandpaper, dude, I grab me a liquid death, dude.
That's a good thing.
You guys make sure that you grab yourself a liquid death. End of the episode. Wrap it up.
D-Dot cold as a motherfucker, oh God.